At a press conference, UDP leader Honorable Patrick Faber addressed the critical issue of COVID-19. He started by citing the latest statistics on infections and deaths, and immediately called for national unity in fighting the pandemic.
We make the plea to the government again, and you've heard us go on the record repeatedly, to engage the stakeholders in this fight against COVID.
He said it was time to return to the model of national unity forged by the UDP administration when the opposition and other key stakeholders were an integral part of the national response.
We had experts in education, we had experts from the health system, we had experts from tourism. Everybody who was concerned were invited to inform Belizeans. And in fact, there was a task force set up of the stakeholders who would advise on the decisions that the government would be making. When the PUP came into office, they did away with all of that. You remember there was even a bipartisan committee, the National Oversight Committee. All of that was done away with. We have great reasons to be concerned about this COVID situation. And I signal again that it is not only the government's responsibility, it is everybody's responsibility to ensure that we fight this deadly COVID disease.
The UDP leader placed on record his party's full support for the government's COVID-19 vaccination program.
We, for the avoidance of doubt, support the vaccination effort, and we urge all to get vaccinated. But if for some reason an individual or a group of individuals, group of people say, we don't want to be vaccinated, then it is an obligation of the government to ensure that there are options for these people. That is the position of the United Democratic Party. In the public service and teaching, you know what the SI says right now. You either get vaccinated or you have to get tested every 2 weeks, is it? And if the test isn't available free of cost, you will have to pay a private provider to get that test. Well, we make the call today on the government to make those tests available to the public servants and to the teachers or any other category of workers that work under the government and that are being told that they need to get these tests taken if they're not vaccinated. We call on the government to make sure that these tests are available for those people who choose that route. But again, I make the point that in my view and in our view as a party, the way to go is to get vaccinated. I have a very good friend who is an anti-vaxxer, and it is a constant struggle, but I do not give up. I urge everybody to get that vaccination.
And he concluded just as he began, emphasizing the need for full national unity in fighting COVID-19.
The United Democratic Party does not necessarily have all the answers, but our experience, having been in government once before, is that the best mechanism to fight this virus, to fight crime, to fight all else that is going on, is when we unite and put our shoulders to the wheel together. And we make the offer once again to put our shoulders to the wheel and to encourage the government to embrace us in this regard.